need to get my hair done, y'all. I realize this. I recognize this. I've got to do a little bit better. Yeah, no, I recognize this. I realize this. Don't worry, she's uploading. She's coming. Don't you worry about it. Like, really slay. The sleigh is coming. Santa's coming to town because the sleigh is on her way. Don't play. I don't play with it. I stay with it. All right. Don't mind the outside noise. My balcony window is open. My apartment, I could feel the vibe of my apartment right now. As soon as I walked up in here, Vic was excited. She was excited, like, I think they like me. I think they, I think they, I think they, I think they like me. I think they like me. Somebody here likes you. They want to wife you. They want to try you, but they can't buy you. You from the bayous, okay? I kind of lost the flow after that. I was thinking about what rhyme with you from the bayous, but it felt like it was just good to drop the mic right there. So are you into music? I feel like you need to get back into your music, back into your creativity, your poetry. I feel like that's what's missing from your life is your artistic creativity. You're doing all the other things. You're handling all the other business. You're being responsible. You're paying bills. You're making money. You're, buying what you need. But you need to tap into your creativity, which is your feminine energy, your inner child energy. So this could be that you're getting your hair done. This could be that you're creating something new, doing music, painting. This could be digital art. This has something that has a potential to make some money, okay? Wherever you feel like your creativity has been blocked, it's in your heart chakra. Thank you, Aisha. Hey, Lovey, how you doing? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Wherever you've been feeling like your creativity has been kind of blocked, it has to do with your heart chakra or a love situation. That's why you don't paint anymore. That's why you don't do poetry anymore, because your heart was broken. Okay, I feel like your heart was broken, so you're like, I don't want to paint no more. I don't want to dance no more. I don't want to sing no more. But you'll know that you're feeling good and that you're healed when you start singing again. When your voice start having that, you feel me? What they want me to sing? You give good love to me, baby. So good. Take this heart of mine into your head. You give good love to me. Okay, whatever. Maybe you're just in this energy. Your environment. This is your immediate environment. This is your space that you've created. You're in your sovereign space, right? The space that you created. It feels good. It feels energized. It feels electric. It feels a certain way. Protect your space. Protect your peace. Make sure that you are like putting protection around your home, even if it's energetic or like a barrier, because I'm getting that like your space is being activated. You're being activated right now. And there was a space in time where you weren't as creative. You weren't as inspired or, like kind of like impulsive or adventurous, or, there was a point in time where you weren't. All right. But you're coming out of that time. Spirit is like, I want to see what you have to create. I want to see your passion. And sometimes Spirit understands that your passion, when you're not loving somebody or whatever, you may lock up your passion here. Maybe you have some deconstructing to do, because maybe you feel like your passion for some way, shape, or form is wrong, or maybe you've been, ashamed, or someone's projected shame onto you about something that you're talented and good at and that you're passionate about. And this may not be something that you share with everybody. This could be you a mean dick sucker. You a mean dick sucker. You passionate about it. You good at it. Somebody made you feel ashamed, okay? Or, whatever this passion, this talent is, it may not be for everybody, because not all of your talents and passions are meant to be performative. Okay, so I feel like you kind of like unlocking some shit, decoding some shit. You could be reading a motherfucker down. Okay, because I feel like somebody's coming at you, or somebody's trying to project something, or somebody here. I don't know who you're coming at, because I don't know if they're approaching you or doing this, but this could be on the fly. Like somebody catch you off guard with some shit. Usually you stay ready for ignorant comments or, you know, people in your business or people spying on you or people trying to confront you about shit. But something hits you on a sidebar and you're going to have to let a motherfucker know. I am true to this. I am not new to this. Let the church say amen. All right, there's something like good coming in. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing here, you guys. Already. Now let's get started. This is Cosmic Court. I didn't put it in the title because the title was already long enough. I couldn't fit Cosmic Court in that motherfucker. Okay, but this is Cosmic Court. So we're gonna get like a vibe check, see how you're feeling. But I just feel you coming back to yourself. I feel parts of yourself coming back to you. I feel you connecting to your inner child, your passions. Keep doing that. Keep that inner child alive. Your inner child is so grateful and thankful that you include them in whatever you have going on, or you take time to do activities that are centered around them. Okay? They love it. Okay? Your inner child's like, yes. All right, let's see what's going on here. What's the vibe check? Breakthrough with manifest. So you cracked a code. Now you have a proposal. Okay, so you figured out a way to manifest something. You found a new technique. You are a metaphysical, like you're an alchemist. An alchemist to me is like a metaphysical scientist. You study the science behind spirituality. Theology even. I'm hearing theologian. So you could be a theologian. But you study the science behind spirituality. You could be somebody that knows a lot about like mysticism or myths, mythical. You could be mythical. Okay, you could be in the Fae realm. Shout outs to the Fae. Shout outs to Eliante. What the Heliante is going on in here? That's how I felt when Elle reached out to me. I was like, what the Eliante is this? Who the Eliante? What the Eliante? What kind of phone number? Bitch, I ain't never seen you have a phone number by like these. Like these. Said I told y'all I was gonna bump like these. Y'all didn't think that I could jump like this. Said I told y'all. So you told somebody you was gonna jump like this. Y'all didn't think that I could bump like these. Okay? You are busting a code. It could be you and like your celestial twin. It could be you and a celestial angle of you. It's a celestial angle of you. It's a celestial reflection of you embodied as a celestial twin. It's my twin in them. Go best friend. Yeah. Okay, so I feel like your higher self gave you some sort of manifestation code here, and your twin is activating it. Yeah, I feel like your twin is bringing something back to you, bringing evidence, information, contracts, something back to you that like you was working on with them. Okay, so your twin is talking to you. So your twin is talking to you in your sleep. They're like, yeah, so we got to do this and do that. Okay, so I feel like there's someone okay, this is really etheric. Whatever this proposal is, it's not as tangible as you think it is. It's really watery and airy. It's a lot of conception, emotion. It's a lot of thought, okay, thought form attached with emotion. But I feel like this is going to be good. I feel like it's not tangible yet. It's being spoken about, thought about, felt, but it's not yet before your eyes. But you and your twin are creating something, so you're building an empire, okay? So I feel like you guys are building a new empire that's going to extend to other empires, and it's in etheric form at the moment. Now, I do feel like you are curious, or someone's curious to look deeper here into a situation, but something is protected. This is meant to be a breakthrough here. That's why your twin came to you and was like, hey, let's do this. Okay, so I feel like somebody doesn't actually apologize for anything. Okay, there's no need is what I'm hearing. Okay, you and your twin talking code. This could be romantic or non-romantic. This could be romantic with a non-physical energy attached to it. This could be like family almost, like your twin, literally. All right, that's what I'm getting here. Okay, so you have a twin. This could be a Sagittarius, Pisces, Gemini, possibly on the Gemini. All right, because they already a twin, so now it's triplets up in this motherfucker. Okay. Okay, so all right, let's see what's going on here. So your twin is in your life now. Your twin's in your life. Your twin's here. This could have happened during Aries season. Your twin was activated to come towards you. Okay, they're connected to you. They love you. Okay. Could be opposite sex, same sex twin. But yeah, so I feel like someone's here. Now, it's something about they want to create something with you. You want to create something with them. But I'm getting the Aries, whoever is like Aries sun, Aries moon, Aries in the 3rd house or something. This person needs to take a little bit of charge in creating something here. Because otherwise, you know what I'm saying, it ain't gonna... I feel like somebody's like running away from a tower moment. They're like, whoop, let me get the fuck from over here. And they're coming right to you, or they're coming towards you. What is this proposal with yes? Okay, so you could have Sagittarius in your chart. This person has Sagittarius in their chart. I feel like you were in this Queen of Swords energy with the Empress. You were hidden. You were protecting your energy, your light, your manifestations and creations prior to this person approaching you. But I see with this proposal, okay, they're just like, basically they're kind of expressing to you that it didn't build where they thought it was going to build. Somebody thought it was going to build somewhere else and it didn't. And I feel like maybe it's like, I feel like you're telling your twin what your twin is thinking that they want to tell you. So I feel like you're telling your twin what they're thinking in their mind about what they want to tell you. You're like, yeah, so, you know, just let you know these other bitches ain't got nothing on me. Don't PLAY. We in this motherfucker. I say BYE. Don't play with me. Okay, so I feel like so you're shifting the reality. So your twins coming to you, they're kind of telling you like, yeah, it wasn't okay, but no. You and your twin are so fucking adorable. I love both of y'all because you guys are calling each other at the same exact time. Someone's pulling you into something that they desire to work on. You pick up on something that you want to work on, and you're like, hey, do you want to work on this? They're like, yeah, that was everything I didn't say to you. But you're kind of the reason why this person's drawn or attracted to you that wants to work with you is because you've taken action to balance something out here, balance out a karmic situation, balance something out, and it's changing. And it's like you release the burden. This person feel like you released the burden of a person or energy that was around you. Someone's like, so you're like, okay, all right. So now this person wants to support you, or someone sees that you are receiving a lot of support, good energy. They just feel attracted or drawn to you. Okay, but they were feeling like you had fake people around you, your twin. They feel like you had some fake people and they wanted those people to leave your life. Now, your twin could be someone here who is a bit possessive over your energy. But I feel like this person is coming in as a result, like you're attracting them, they're attracting you. They want to resolve a conflict here. You guys weren't on the same page at some point in time. But I feel like your light is shining and this person is like, So your twin loves you. Ace of Swords. Okay, so I feel like you tell your twin what they want to say to you about a situation in the past. Yeah, like I feel like that's what you're doing. This is your fucking twin. Twinning them. I feel like they're kind of like taken aback with the Knight of Pentacles here. But they wish that they would have done something sooner here because they just want to work with you. I feel like they've been dealing with a lot of energy, balancing out a lot of stuff. They got a new job. They doing something independent, okay? So your twin loves you, just confirmation. This, to me, I feel like this is like your select, like this is not necessarily romantic. It could be, definitely. But this is somebody that you adore and you love. Stop acting like you don't love this person. You adore them and you love them. And you love whenever they're in your life. Okay? You know that this person... I know, damn stinking one. Okay. I gotta look at something. You know that this person, whenever they come into your life, it's like y'all doing the work. Y'all be in the work. Y'all turning each other up. But I'm getting with your twin. It's kind of like, I don't know. I feel like you're excited to have your twin back. You're like, yay! I missed you so much, Hinekam booty. I missed your little baby booty. Like, you love this motherfucker? You wake up looking hella. You wake up. I woke up like this and answer the phone for this motherfucker. You be on the toilet in the shower with this motherfucker. Okay, you be on the phone on the toilet. You be on the phone in the shower, FaceTiming. You love this person and they love you. Okay, so stop being so mean. Are you a Libra? Are you like a Sagittarius, a Taurus, a Leo, a Scorpio, an Aquarius? Stop being so mean. Okay, this person loves you. All right, this person is coming in to help you soften up your heart, because you've been dealing with a lot of these little energies that just want to be around you, like fanned out. But your twin loves you. Okay, I feel like you and your twin are strictly emotional. Like, there's nothing. You guys are emotional and mental. There's nothing physical between you and your twin. Like, you guys are physically at a distance. There's nothing physical between you guys except for when you guys are fighting and arguing like brother and sister, like fucking whatever you want to call it. Somebody wants you to speak your truth about a situation. That's why they came in your life. Okay? But for some reason, this is your vibe check. This is very important because this is like somebody activating your expression. And now you feel creative. Okay, so somebody's coming here to come out of a conflict with you in regards to something from an old timeline. You guys are both different versions, but this person's like, my bad. Okay, the 2.0, the 2.5, the 3.5 version of me was on some shit, but I'm the 4.0 version. Okay, so you and this person keep shedding. You and this person shed layers, change, evolve, whatever. And it's like y'all become new people each time, but y'all still are in alignment. You do take time apart, but you come back together, whatever. So this person's coming to help you activate your throat chakra, your creativity, because they're like, my bad, this old version of me was doing some other shit, whatever. Y'all talk about it. Now you activate and express what this person came to tell you, because that's what they're here to do. Activating your throat chakra. They love activating your throat chakra, okay? And there's some sort of experiences that you've had kind of lingering around that you may feel like this person, you may be carrying some of this little debris of energy into this new, or this reoccurring, or this is your celestial twin. You and this person came from the same planet, okay? It's your sun sign. You are a Libra, this person's a Taurus, okay? You're a Libra with another Libra with Taurus. You're an Aries and a Scorpio. You're whatever. It's like y'all are from the same planet. So this person activates you to speak your truth. That's what you guys are meant to do. But I feel like this person, what we're going to tell you, look, I have to midway do a staff meeting because I have to gather and collect the thoughts from my staff meeting. Me and the judges need to have a meeting. But this person, what I will say is that this person gets lost in you. They get lost in you. Emotionally, mentally, in a way, shape, or form. They love that though. But you also have this energy that sometimes it bounces back and you challenge them in a way of you kind of like, you know, help them to realize things. And you may trigger this person occasionally, but I mean, that's your fucking twin. I feel like it's locked in. I feel like Spirit is saying, like, that's your twin. Real talk, like that's your celestial twin. You share a planet together. You are both from the same planet. You understand how things go. Okay, you understand how energy flows. All right, your twin love you. So be thankful that you have your twin here. They're supporting you. I'm gonna take a staff meeting. We're gonna come back. We're gonna start the cosmic court after that. Yeah, I love this motherfucker. Whoever this is, somebody could have Aries in their first house, or they could have Aries rolling over their sixth house, or Aries, even though this is Leo. You could have Aries in your sixth house, your fifth house. someone is a true North Node or a true sun, like they are true to their sun sign. Okay. Oh, this is because of the Libra, the Venus retrograde, and then the Libra full moon is why this person's coming in. And it's something that you did during that time, which you may not have realized, that shifted some sort of energy for them. And like they want to support you in this. They want to be on the ends with you, not on the outs with you. Okay. Maybe they was giving you time to do some shit or reach out to them. But this is your twin here. For some of y'all, like I said, this doesn't feel romantic. It doesn't feel sexual. It feels romantic in a sense of like intimacy, being yourself, carefree energy, but it doesn't feel romantic in the sense of like love spell romance, like whirlwind romance. No, this is like your baby. This is your baby, you're their baby, you guys are babies. You guys are babies, okay? You could have your Venus in your 11th house. Just shout outs to Elle. Shout outs to Elle. Shout outs to Ellie. Shout outs to Eliante. Shout outs to Ellie for becoming Ellie after being Ellington. Shout outs to Ellington for being Ellington and then turning into Ellie, but then I was always calling Ellington Ellie. And now I'm calling Ellington. Now I'm calling Ellie Eliante. What the Eliante is going on? I want Eliante. I love Elle. I love Ellie. I love Ellington. Ellington. I love it. It's baby. It's tea. But I want Eliante now. I want Eliante. Eliante, what's up? Like, what's going on? I want to see that. And I'm seeing that. It's giving I love my baby. I love my baby. I love my baby. Yes, I do have it in my 11th house. Okay, you in. You one of us. All right, hold on, y'all. Let me go have a staff meeting, break, staff meeting, break, staff. Let me have one of them. I'm gonna go talk to Eliante. Bringing Eliante into the chat. Eliante is into the chat. Okay, let me go have a staff meeting with Ellington. Ellie, spaghetti. Okay, Eliante. Me and Ellie had a talk that is going to transverse into this channel message for the Cosmic Court. And if you're watching this and seeing this, this is definitely meant for you. And you're lucky if you're seeing this live, because this is definitely meant for you. This is a message meant for you. If you woke up out your sleep and saw this shit, this for you, baby. All right, let's see what's going on here. Okay, so you're focusing on your current energy is that you're coming into union with a friend, a person that wants to come out of a conflict of the past, and you're expressing some sort of truth. This person supports you, but it's like you've revealed that you turned the wheel. Okay, so new versions of people are coming into your life potentially. What's this twin flame with Pisces energy? Yeah, there's a little. Okay, this is a different situation. So this person up top is your celestial twin. They're helping you to activate your throat chakra, express your truth and your creativity. But then there's a person here that, okay, you're heartbroken. You're hurt. You are hurt. And I just have to say that. There could be a situation with another person here who you feel heartbroken because you wanted something to be long-term with this energy. Okay, this could be more than one energy for some of y'all. There's some stress around you right now because you're seeking something. You're seeking this energy of like, okay, are you seeking revenge? This is your current energy. But you're making a decision to be happy and pop out. Hermit in the reverse. Okay, so that's what you're meant to be doing, okay? Because I feel like you could have been seeking revenge on somebody simply because they were doing some fucked up shit, okay? But I feel like your revenge is actually the universe having you pop out with all these blessings, you putting in the work, you having good energy, doing things that you said that you were going to do in the past that were blocked, could have been intentionally, you having stability here. That's your revenge, spirit is saying. You having some success, major success, and coming out of the Eight of Swords. So I feel like your celestial twin is coming in to activate your throat chakra because there's something that you wasn't able to say about certain situations. There's something, and then I see there's a phone call or text message or something, but something's going to take you off guard. Yeah, because here comes this Emperor energy, this King of Wands energy, this person that, yeah, here comes this person, and they want to be in a commitment with you and have a new connection with you as well. Is this person a new version? No, they're not. They're trying to change it, but there's resistance. They're not a new version here, but they know that you are a new version here. They just want to balance out some karma. They're trying to become a new version, but it's like they have to emotionally balance out some karma. They're trying to have balance emotionally and control so that they can become a new version. Because this person is like they have this new energy about them, but it's like they're being spiritually attacked on their way to becoming a new version. There's also some toxic energy or devil energy that they may be ignoring, that they need to close out a cycle with fully and completely to have a new love situation, whether it's with you or whether it's with someone else. This is being held back. They're not allowing themselves to be reborn. Somebody could keep doing the same thing over and over, and it's causing disappointment. And they're trying to balance out some disappointment, but they could still have disappointment. Yeah, this person here, they also have to activate their truth. I feel like this person wants forward movement in love, and they want a certain person, you or someone else. But it's something about this person coming in to kind of balance out some shit in regards to you so that they can have what they want, whether it's with you or someone else. Like, that's the point. Someone can't, because they're not speaking their truth and there's nobody to activate that, they don't have a celestial twin that's activating it, like a celestial twin. What I mean when I say celestial twin is like you come from the same soul group, not just somebody that has the same, oh, it's a Libra and a Taurus, or a you know, like a Virgo and a Gemini. No, it has to be somebody from your celestial group. So this is your energy here that I'm seeing here, is that you are activating someone as you're being activated. And I also feel like Spirit wants you to know sometimes you may have difficult situations that are difficult for you. They don't feel fair to you or whatever. But it's just like sometimes you teaching people that you don't like, people that don't like you, you're teaching them sometimes through these difficult situations, and you overcoming them teaches them about themselves or teaches them how to go about certain situations correctly. And so it's kind of like, yeah, you don't like the whole like ups and downs and all arounds or the emotions that you feel around something because it's not, but somebody here is in love with you. But somebody here is like, they kind of jumped into an illusion here, okay? Instead of like filling out their heart space towards you, they jumped into these other options that were actually illusions, okay? Now, let's see what's going on here for the cosmic court. What's going on here for the cosmic court? What I'm kind of getting is this energy. You're in love too. You're in love with manifesting or taking action to create or recreate timelines, or like you're in love with like creating something, or you're manifesting love, okay? You're manifesting this energy of falling in love. Not even falling, choosing love. And you just trust yourself. You're protected. Especially if you're protected by your spirit guides and your angels. All right, let's see. Court is now, hold on, we gotta hit him with the, this sound cheap. Hold on. I'm trying to figure out. Court is now in session. I tried, y'all. I tried. Hold on. Try something else. Try something else. Hold on. Court is now in session. You gotta hit them with the ooh-wah. All right, so let's see what the cosmic judges are saying at this time. What's going on in cosmic court? All of the above. I'm trying to figure out which. I'm gonna use this one. Let's see. I'm gonna use this one actually. What's going on in cosmic court here? Somebody is taking a chance to reach out to another person here to try to find a lesson, find a lesson in something, or bring some sort of resolution. I do see this. Now, this is after an ordeal, I will say. One big lesson. But the energy I'm picking up on is like, there's something where your creativity was being siphoned, stolen, and it's being brought back to you, or it's being returned to you in a way that is going to bring a lot of healing and resolution to what you're currently experiencing. Real Madrid sounds good. All right, what's going on in cosmic court? So you're taking the high road here. Spirit wants you to take the high road, okay? Or you are taking the high road here, and you're releasing something, or you're choosing to just not focus on. So the energy I'm getting is like, it's kind of like the energy of like, I saw this quote that said, a monk once said, it was something under the lines of like, what's the point of, if you got bitten by a snake, what's the point of going and chasing the snake down to tell them, why did you bite me? And prove to them that you didn't deserve to be bitten, instead of just immediately healing the bite. Do you see what I'm saying? That's what I'm getting here. It's this energy of like, instead of going to chase somebody down, or instead of going to tell somebody, I didn't deserve that, why'd you do that? Why don't you just heal? Why don't you just heal? That's what I'm getting. There's something about you, what I'm seeing for cosmic court is that you're deciding to take the high road and release and walk away, and you're reflecting on that decision, or you're reflecting on the fact that you could have enabled someone to be in a certain energy that is not high vibrational by interacting with them within a certain way, or interacting with them in general, because the frequency was not aligned here. Okay, and spirit is wanting you to pay attention to releasing attachments here, and just having acceptance. Something, you're having acceptance here. What are you accepting? You're releasing judgment about a person, or releasing an attachment. You're reassessing and standing your ground here, where you need to stand your ground. You could be grounding. You're accepting some sort of healing that may be coming in. So there's something about you walked away from something here, and you reflected on the fact that you were enabling something or someone. And it's like you were even could have been enabling yourself. But there's acceptance that you have about healing, and the fact that there's boundless opportunities to healing or towards healing. And that, you know, when you've been stuck in lack, you've had gratitude and released judgments about situations that you've encountered. And so there's something about you understanding or knowing that there's new beginnings, there's fresh starts, there's new energies here, and boundless possibilities as to how this can come together here. But it's something about you being grateful for a new beginning or something that you started or you are starting. Now, I do see someone else has scattered energy here, or someone else's energy is scattered, and you've chosen to step back and honor yourself and pay attention to how you're standing your ground, when you're standing your ground, when there's a need to stand your ground here. Like, stay grounded in yourself, even if it is not the same, or not, you know, if people aren't validating your choices about yourself, still do that, still be that, still do that, because it's like it's gonna turn to something else. All right, it's gonna turn to something else really good. Somebody is considering the option to find the lesson here. Somebody's trying to consider their options. This person is in this dependence energy. They're paying attention to you, trusting in yourself and honoring yourself. So they're feeling some sort of spark to do the same, or to figure out how to do the same. Someone's reassessing here as you're standing your ground. Is causing someone to reassess here and have maybe compassion towards you or for you, or have compassion to the fact that you were depleted. Somebody could have depleted your energy. Okay, what's going on with this energy? Someone wants to open up here. Someone wants to open up. But it's like there's a person here that wants to open up, but there's some deception. What is the deception? Someone is will maybe try to act like they're showing compassion or love or whatever, but the deception is that like this person is in a professional energy. Let me see something here. What is this going on with this person wanting to come in and open up, and then this deception energy? Someone may be feeling obligated to your abundance, or they may be feeling like they may be trying to making you feel like there's abundance somewhere. Okay, and you're gonna have to speak up about something. Someone could be saying that they were being patient and waiting for something to break free, or trying to break free from something. Someone's trying to kind of hide their scattered energy here. Why? Why are they trying to lie or hide this scattered energy? Because somebody wants you to listen to them. Someone's trying to act like you're not talking about them when it comes to certain things that you've spoken on. Someone's trying to act like they are resonating in your energy here. Why are they trying to act like they on your level and they're not? Because this person is wanting to just have some communication and reach out, and they need help. They need professional assistance with something from you. Or they feel like you can help them because you're in this expansive energy and you're speaking your truth. I feel like somebody's doubting themselves about how they can keep going with a situation, or how they can make something better or change versions of themselves, because they see that you're doing that very easily. Like it looks like just a minute ago you were this version, now you're this version, and it's like when they try to do it, it's kind of like it's very hard. There's a lot that it takes that somebody realizes behind the scene. It's not as easy as it looks. You make it look easy, but it's not as easy as it looks. And so in this cosmic court energy, I feel like you could have just taken the high road in this situation. I want to know what went on before this, but we'll kind of just take a look at it. Because I feel like somebody either underestimated you, downplayed you, disregarded your capability here in regards to something, and then turned around and proceeded or attempted to proceed to do exactly what it is that you said that you were going to do or you wanted to do. And it's like they were met with a lot of blockages, delays, and it's because someone here is just doing it out of a space of to take action rather than to use thought forms, emotions, and feelings to create the vision. This person is trying to create the vision with actions, like, oh, I'm gonna go do this, I'm gonna go do that. But emotionally and mentally, you have to be in alignment for it to look the way, right? Like, you can create a painting by just, oh, I'm just gonna put this color over here and do all this. But a real artist and a real painter, okay, they sit and they look at the blank canvas and they see the creation before their eyes, and then they connect with it, they see it, they think about it, they visualize it, they feel it, they see it, and then they take the paintbrush and they make a stroke and they create what they see. So I feel like someone here is like in this energy of like kind of like I don't know if this is like chaotic or if this is like frantic or desperate even, but they're just taking action and take action to try to see what's gonna work. And I feel like, or they were in this energy, or they may be in this energy as they're approaching you, but it's like a panic or a frenzy that they're kind of in. And I feel like this person is maybe trying to act like they're not in this energy, or they want to hide this from you, but they need your help because they see that you are actually able to do something. I don't know if, again, they disregarded you, if they, you know, whatever they did, something broke your heart that this person did. And I feel like your celestial twin is coming in to help you express your creativity and help you kind of like express the feminine side of yourself more, and, you know, really, you know, speak your truth and get into that flow and create that flow. Because I feel like when this person comes towards you or reaches out towards you, it's going to be, your throat chakra is going to be very activated. It's something that you've like accepted something for what it is. But okay, let's see what's going on here. Let's see what's going on. What's going on with you taking the high road and releasing a situation? This has to do with something in your past or in your south node here. Okay, it's like you're moving past your south node, but something from your south node was bugging you or stressing you out. It was causing disappointment, and it's like something like that's changing. Tell me about take the high road. Yeah, I feel like you're just with the title card here. This is the title card here, the Celestial Tarot. It's like there's a purpose that you have. There's something that you're meant to create. Yeah, there's something that you're meant to create. There's something above you. This could be your higher self here that is making a decision for you or is pushing you towards a certain decision, or you're making a decision here. With release, it feels like whatever you've been feeling in your heart chakra, this heartbreak, this heartache, this pain, it's like you've released by you've transformed something. Maybe you are, like I said, emotionally happy or expressing yourself, or you're emotionally clear. You see the okay, so yeah. So I feel like there's something about you and your celestial twin here that are activating. You're activating this person, they're activating you, and they're helping you to kind of like release something, speak about something, talk about something, get something off your chest, study it, look at it from all different angles. And essentially you realize in the process of doing this here that you have to walk away with the Justice card. You have to balance out some sort of disappointment by being successful, being, you know, going after your success, like achieving your goals here, putting down other people's feelings. You may have been dealing with a burden of someone else's emotions or feelings, or their inner child, feeling like you have to take care of them, feeling like you have to, you know, talk to them a certain way or do something. Kind of like dealing with the man-child, somebody here who could have had a very fragile ego and expected for you to like treat them a certain way or do certain things here. So I feel like you realized you were enabling somebody to keep harming you or hurting you. And I feel like it's something about you kind of like disconnected from that. As you're reassessing with someone, or this celestial twin here, you kind of reassess like, this makes me stressful. This stresses me out. And it's something about you getting some sort of clarity about yourself, but also showing your true self or being true to yourself and revealing this to this person or the situation by not enabling this energy anymore. Now let's look into this acceptance with healing. And so this is like, I feel like this is a journey. I feel like the cosmic judges are just saying that you're pretty much reflecting on something here. You're getting the lesson, you're understanding what you need to be doing, and you are being true to yourself. And there's something about you accepting that you're going to have to take the action to create, you know, the energy for your own healing, and that it is successful here. There's something about like, you're meant to have success or good fortune, public recognition, but because you're around people who were not allowing themselves to, they had shame or guilt or whatever around, you know, unworthiness, around receiving good energy or receiving positivity, receiving reward and recognition and blessing. They had like a boxed in perception of what that looks like or what that truly is and how to get there. And so they may have, again, taken the actions to create the success, but still don't feel emotionally or mentally at peace with it. Why? Because they didn't start off with the emotional or the mental. They started off with just the desire to have this, do this, be like this, be seen like this. You know what I mean? And there's a level of like the healing hadn't really circulated for that person to the point where they like, it's something about they needed to heal first and then go after something, release and then go, but they tried to do it, or they're trying to do it at the same time, and they're slacking on the healing. They're doing a lot of manifestation as far as taking action, but they're slacking on the mental and emotional clarity here about where exactly they want to go, what exactly they want to do. So it's causing them to be deceptive, not in a space of they're trying necessarily, but it's causing them to be perceived as their shit is together, they got it going on, they know what they're doing, but inside they feel scattered and lost and unsure and needing help. So they're not being true to how they're feeling. They're putting on a mask to mask how they're feeling. So that's why it's coming off as deception. It's not necessarily like they're trying to lie to you. They're lying to themselves. Or they know what's going on, but they're not allowing themselves to. I feel like this person is someone here that doesn't want anybody to see them having a mental breakdown, going through things. They don't want, they'll, even if they are going through it, they will pretend and fake it and act like they have everything going on, because they never want somebody to see them in a vulnerable or weak state, they feel. But it's like this person is coming to ask you for help while wearing a mask, in order to, you know, kind of like not show you that they're going through things, but to get like, they trying to like, hey, do you know anybody who can fix cars around here? They're like, oh, your car's broken down. They're like, no, my car's not broken down or anything. It's fine. Just want to know if there was anybody, just in case, you know? Like they fronting on what it is, energetically even, towards themselves though, not towards you, because I feel like you've accepted the healing. You've accepted that this is what it is. So it's like they can't deceive you if you've accepted something for what it is. And you just see the light. Okay, what's this acceptance with healing? Boundless possibilities with fresh start and gratitude. So you accepted the healing in regards to something. There could have been a lot of confusion or illusions here, a lot of back and forth energy, but the change that you were able to make was accepting something. Accepting that something has changed in a connection or a relationship. Accepting that someone here is ignoring a burden. Accepting that you have doubt about something moving forward. You're accepting someone's actions, what they are going towards, energy that what they're putting their energy towards, certain connections. This could be somebody here that chose to go with a different connection, again, for superficial reasons, because it looked like it was what success is. And then they got in it and they're emotionally in turmoil, they're mentally in turmoil, and they realize success is not just what it looks like. It's not superficial. Success is feeling emotionally at peace, feeling mentally clear, having mental clarity, being able to get a good night rest, being able to feel calm and not feel anxious and worried all the time. That's success. And it's something about you've accepted here someone's actions and their decisions. Maybe at first you tried to warn them against something here, this person, or maybe you tried to warn a situation or warn a person against something here for their own good, and they was like, fuck you, fuck your advice, I'm doing me, stop trying to control me. And then you were like, okay. And it's like, I feel like somebody kind of thought that the way that they were going about something, could produce the results that they desired, and it didn't. It didn't. And I feel like you accepted something and started doing the work and, you know, doing what the universe was guiding you to do, going with the changes when it comes to your healing. And it opened up a portal of opportunities for you. Yeah, I feel like this person is just stuck here, or they feel stuck. But you start doing your healing. You start working on your inner child, your imagination, loving on yourself, rebuilding your inner child. And your inner child is the reason why. And you healing your inner child is the reason why a portal was open. It's like your magic. There's magic in healing. You created a portal to change, to enter into a new version of yourself, because you did the work in regards to your inner child here. You invested in yourself and what you wanted to do and what you desired, and even in your intuition here, what your intuition told you to invest into. And it's like, you opened up a portal with boundless opportunities. What is this boundless possibilities here? It's like you don't even know that you opened up a portal here. Yeah, you rebirthed yourself mentally. And you kind of like, you rebirthed yourself mentally and took the veil off of your eyes about yourself. That's how you created a portal. You built up your inner child. You invested in your connection to your inner child, to your imagination, to the magic. You start believing in the magic. And that helped you rebirth your mental state, your mental process, your mental systems. You rebirthed your subconscious. And it's allowing you to see who you are with the Nine of Pentacles. What you are, who you are, because you couldn't see yourself or perceive yourself, but now you see you are someone here that is very abundant. Nine of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles energy. You are very abundant here. You are self-sufficient. You are self-made. You work for yourself. You are a boss. And so the universe had no other option besides reflecting that back to you. Especially when you close out certain cycles here, you were able to open up new cycles here. You close out a cycle of being stuck in some toxic energy and taking action out of manipulation, either towards others or people manipulating you. You close out a cycle of conflict here, of delay and stuff like that. So this fresh start is what the universe told you or showed you or let you know that was your reward for doing this. You're being rewarded here. And there's something about you feeling gratitude that you're no longer stuck. You're no longer unsure. You're no longer indecisive. You're no longer feeling blocked by something. Okay? You have gratitude for your stability, your home. You may even have gratitude for what is being provided for you. You have gratitude towards your healing, which is allowing your healing to even come in quicker or to produce quicker results here. Because something about your healing gave you the stability that you were looking for. But had you not healed, that stability would have been all over the place. You're thankful for the stability and the happiness and the good energy and the solid foundation that you have in regards to who you are. Okay, some sort of action that you took. You're realizing that was the best thing that you could have done, okay? It rebirthed you mentally. You start coming up with different formulas and methods and trying new things and trying out different recipes here. It triggered and activated your mental space. So your celestial twins activating your emotions, your creativity, your voice, but you have already activated and rebirthed your own subconscious mind to show you who you are, okay? And the spirit is rewarding you for that because that's what spirit can do. Like, spirit's like, because you did this, I have to do this. That's the understanding here. All right, now let's see about this person opening up to you. So this is yeah, I feel like somebody tried to do something that you was going to do, or somebody tried to steal an idea from you, take your energy and use it for something else, and they hadn't done the healing, okay? So when they steal your energy, it's like they steal the seed, okay? They steal the seed. They don't steal the fruit. They stole the seed and tried to plant it in their soil. And the seed that you planted in your soil was tilled. It was soft. It was fertilized. the seed was fertile, okay? And you watered it and you took care of it and you did the work, and that's why you have what you have now. And that's why you're thankful for what you have now. But someone here, it's like you were thinking that you and this person was going to build a garden together and feed each other for life, whatever. And this person was like stealing your seeds, your ideas, whatever, and then trying to plant it in their soil. Mind you, they didn't want to do no work with you to build the garden on your end. They was like, nah, I don't want to do that shit. But then they went back and stole your ideas. They didn't want to work with you because they didn't want you to have the victory or have any attachment to it. And then they stole the seeds and went and put it in their soil, and it didn't grow. Nothing's growing. It's challenging. It's difficult. It's not, it doesn't taste the same. When the fruit came out, this don't taste like how Calais tastes. Or this one don't look like how, it's like they realize that you can try to take somebody's energy all day long, but unless you've learned the lessons, walked in this person's shoes, experienced what they experienced, because all of these experiences work in tandem. They all work together. The reward was not just a reward for you to get something. Spirit didn't just tell you, here's your reward so you could just go and do it. No. You had to want the healing. You had to want it for yourself. You had to be fed up with what didn't serve you to desire the healing, to then experience the reward that some of y'all didn't even know or believe even that you would experience. You thought it was going to be much more difficult, and it was so smooth. And you're very thankful for that. But I feel like there's a person here that thought it was like they were just strictly, let me put the seed in the soil and water, and they're like, wait, what? And it's because you have to have love to manifest and create things. It's not, lust is not enough. Greed is not enough. You have to have love to actually create something that's going to make you feel like what you desire to feel, not just go and attain material objects here. So I feel like somebody here is like, damn, I bit off more than I could chew. Not dealing with you, doing you how I did you, stealing, I bit off more than I can chew, and now it's a mess. And this person is trying to act like it's not, or they will try. All right, let's see what's going on here with this energy. They're going through a deep transformation right now. Something that you've already experienced that they may have triggered for you, or other people and experiences collectively. This person wants to express something to you, that they want to open up and express their heart, that they want to plant a seed with you now. Why is this person wanting to open up and, plant a seed with you now? Because you have been very invested in yourself, or what you've been doing. You've been very focused on yourself, tending to yourself. And this person is unsure how you feel emotionally. They see that you're healing and coming out of a conflict here, and they want to build with you. They want to work on this and build something with you here. This person could be building something of their own, but theirs is the Three of Pentacles with the King of Pentacles. They have some sort of like, something could be delaying them, or they're feeling held back. You're the Queen of Pentacles with the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, somebody's trying to rebuild themselves. That's what I'm getting. They're in the process of rebuilding. I feel like you're kind of in the process of rebuilding too, but you've resolved some major conflicts. You've come up with some solutions to things that they have yet to kind of go on a journey. And they see this about you. They do see that you've done this or experienced this or whatever. But what's this deception with scattered energy? This is not just one person. For some of y'all, this could be more than one person. This person, the deception that they are, what are they trying to be deceptive about with this scattered energy? That they're just so blessed and they put in a lot of effort to receive their blessing and their healing. Somebody's trying to mirror you back to you, but they still want advice about how you're doing something because they literally are feeling held back, or they have scattered energy. What's this scattered energy? This could be outside influences, different situations here that they're trying to bring a solution to, but there's a lot of delays in regards to having solutions. What's this scattered energy that this person's trying to hide from you? This person is wavering in their hope, like they're starting to lose hope a little bit. This person wants to hide the fact that there was some sort of jealous lover, manipulative lover, or someone here that they had around them that probably still watches them here. Yeah, they have somebody around them here. This could even be outside influences in their own life, just different people's situations that they're stressing about that they're bringing to this person. And this is also a situation where they dealt with a manipulative lover or someone here who was, yeah, this is pretty much this person's scattered energy is something that they're needing to balance out here so that they can actually heal. This person is stuck on the past. There's something that they're feeling stuck on the past about in regards to outside influences, other people, or emotional distractions. They're stuck on some sort of emotional distraction here. This could be an ex, this could be you. They feel stuck in this. They feel like they can't move forward in this. They're stuck in the past about wanting to release a situation that was super, super stressful that they wanted at one point in time, but it just was too much for, it was too much. It wasn't worth it for the money, okay? But I'm also getting here too that this person is stuck on feeling like they want to come towards you. It's like they know they can't go back to what they were already dealing with someone else, but they also feel like they can't come towards you, which they look at you like their future, or you're accomplishing goals that they would like to accomplish in their future. And it's like this person is kind of holding their cards. There's something that they're keeping a secret from you, or trying to keep something kind of hidden from you, or there's hidden emotions that this person is feeling stuck in. What's the moon card here? It's kind of like that energy of this person wanting to win at all costs, trying to be manipulative and snake people and get their way and do all this other shit. That shit caused them to, that caused an ending to the version of themselves that they're currently transmuting. That energy alone caused the ending to them. And that's what they're feeling. That's why they're feeling stuck. Because they're stuck emotionally in the space because they haven't tried to look at it or heal it, or it just hasn't worked. There could even be fears as well. But this energy here is acting like they got their shit together. Again, focusing only on the physical realm, what it looks like, rather than what does it feel like. This person, they're focused purely on the physical realm to make it seem like they're healing and things are working out and everything's better for them now. And they don't have this other energy in their life. But internally, behind closed doors, this person is stuck on the past. They're stuck on these old energies, even influences, other people. This person could have even felt stuck here because this person tried to wish ill on you when you decided to accept that something was not what you wanted, or that something wasn't going to go in the direction that you wanted. This person wanted you to like lower yourself to fight for them, to make them feel like they were worthy of you. And you decided, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm actually going to keep it pushing. And this person, while and even concurrently, potentially, this person wished ill on you. They wish that like nothing's gonna work out for you. And it's like you got unstuck from that because you use your intuition to understand that a cycle had already ended. You were in a cycle of delay with this energy and you needed to heal. So someone here is with the moon card. What's the moon card? This is something that this is a secret that somebody's not telling like a lot of people. They're keeping it very silent. What's the Three of Cups here? What's the Three of Cups with the Hangman? For some of y'all, this person has a secret that they feel like they'll take this to the grave with them. But I feel like you know this secret. And I feel like this person wants your help about how to do, like, yeah. Yep. Somebody has a secret here. They want to heal something here about themselves. This Five of Swords energy here. But they feel, since separating from a relationship, they feel a very big burden. They feel the burden of them delaying themselves, not releasing this sooner and moving on. They feel like they want to catch up, or they got to catch up. But I feel like somebody is also internally desiring to receive some truth or a message from you or something. Okay. Whoever this is, they got a lot of energies. Okay. That they want to express and talk about. And these are very deep, deep, deep topics. These are not just like, Oh, I want to tell you that I miss you. This is like, I want to tell you that I'm struggling with figuring out myself and my identity and who I really am. And, you know, I struggle with, sometimes I have evil thoughts, and sometimes I have thoughts that are like, you need to be good and kind to others. And this person's struggling with their own mind, their own self-sabotage. This person has sabotaged themselves here in multiple situations here. And it seems to me like this person doesn't want someone to discover a secret, but it's like you already know it. Someone, it's something about themselves that they keep a secret about themselves. But what is this pertaining to? It's something that they stress about or think about a lot, or they feel stressed out a lot. Somebody got a secret here, whether this is between you and them, or like something that they've kept from you, or some feelings that they have not told you about in regards to themselves. Or this could be something, this is just like how they feel about themselves, what they think about themselves, or just themselves in general, like who they are, what they are. Okay. And that's what's keeping them kind of caught up and stuck here. They're stuck on some memories here. This could even be like memories of good times that they had with you, or that they had in general, where they did feel free. They didn't feel like they had to hide this secret. They didn't feel like they had to hide themselves, and they feel disappointed here and stressed out here. It's like if somebody could just open up a little more and just trust, literally, you may be able to help somebody completely step into a new version of themselves, the one that they actually want to be, the one that, because the shadow work is that somebody's trying to step into a new version of themselves, but they don't accept who they really are. They're hiding and lying about what they really are, who they really are, what they really like, what they really own, type shit. Okay? That's why somebody here pretty much is not getting the experience that they want, because they're not being true to themselves and healing and accepting themselves and accepting things for what they are and deciding who they want to be and deciding what kind of improvements they want to make. They're just going off the standard, like standard Starbucks package, standard order at McDonald's, like they're going for the standard. They're not going towards exceeding the standard. And they think that they're going towards exceeding the standard because they see that there's a victory that they can have if they take these actions or whatever. But on an emotional level, they're not exceeding the standard of success that they want, because they are holding emotions in about themselves. This may be multiple different things that they're just keeping to themselves. And they want to come out and talk to you about it. They need your help. Tell me about Break Free. We'll reach out, and yeah, somebody wants to balance this shit out now with the justice. This could be a Libra here. I see Sagittarius. Could be a fire sign, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. I see a lot of earth here. But I feel like somebody wants to kind of reach out and balance something out here. But I do feel like this person is going to initially, or they may altogether, act like shit ain't what it is. They're gonna act like it's all good and it's not. And I feel like this person is possibly wanting to tell you something as well about, with the Magician card. What's the Magician? Somebody wants to tell you that they were wishing bad on you, or that they were manifesting things towards you to mess up your energy or get you off balance here, that they were speaking on you. They could have even been revealing things about an ending to a situation here, or things that, you know, they felt like they had to resolve this conflict by ending things. They may have told other people certain things, but now this person's wanting to activate their truth and speak their truth, because they're in the Knight of Pentacles energy here. And it's like, it's not moving as quickly for them. It's not moving quickly. It's not working. And you know what I'm saying? Like they feel like they're in the Page of Wands. Like they feel like they're still in the beginning phase. Like they haven't taken off the way that they want to here. And they see that you have, like you've launched. I also get that somebody does want to heal a situation with you when it comes to some sort of feelings that they still have for you with this Knight of Cups energy here. So I do feel like, yeah, somebody has feelings for you. Maybe you want to heal this situation. You want to feel better about this. Maybe both of you guys do. But yeah, I feel like somebody wants to heal a situation with you. Maybe you are in love with this person, or you love this person. Maybe you're not in love, but you in love. Y'all both in love. You guys are both in love with each other and feel like y'all both kind of want to figure things out, but you have a hands-off approach. You have like a, I'm not going to try any harder or go any further than I already have, because clearly they weren't ready. They were triggered. They were going through things, whatever, whatever, whatever. Like, you're basically saying, like, if this person wants to heal or be activated by me, or get into this new version of themselves really and truly, and they know what they need to do, then they're just gonna do it. I'm not going to, like, you know what I mean? I'm not going to overstimulate somebody or try to, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna do that. If you want to talk about what you feeling, come and talk about it. And I feel like you may definitely, this person's very much obsessed with you and having a relationship with you. This person is the type of person that gets obsessed with their exes. So this may be something about, they're very much obsessed or desiring a long-term relationship, commitment. They feel like you've moved on here with a plan that you've invested in, and you have basically what you wanted, and you left this person and you found some sort of victory here. So someone's looking at you like you're the blueprint here, but somebody does want a relationship with you because you seem to be, in their eyes, the person who, like, you are about, you real as fuck. It's like you are who you say you are. You know yourself. You're true to yourself. You don't have to lie or hide from yourself. You know, you are true to the bone, okay? And it's kind of like somebody sees the results of that energy and they want that kind of result too. They want to also heal something, and they know that the path that they took was the cheap way of going about something. And you get what you pay for. So if you didn't put energy into it, you're not going to get much out of it. Like, that's what somebody's realizing. They're realizing, like, how energy works really and truly, that you can never truly steal or cheat people out their energy, because you're going to have to pay it back one way or another, okay? Now, this could bring up some conflict. This could bring up some toxic energy, or energy of feeling, you know what I'm saying, like stuck. This could bring up a lot of these emotions that both of these people were trying to ignore here. This is going to bring up a conflict again. Okay, this is going to even bring up some sort of resistance here. This may bring up some sabotaging energy here. But I feel as though this is meant to also help you emotionally be reborn here. So something may come back around. And I feel like you know this, and you've noticed the pattern about this as well. You've noticed a pattern. I feel like you're in this space of breaking a lot of the patterns, but you do notice a spiritual pattern, something that you can't necessarily break. It's almost like when a certain person come in your life, you know that you're about to go through a transformation. Or when a certain person leave your life, you know that you finna level up. You get me? Like, it's that kind of energy. I used to have somebody like that in my life. That they were like my friend. And I started peeping. It was like they would come in. Sometimes when they came in, it was like letting me know that, like, okay, things are about to get better. When I tell you they would come in, I mean, like, I'm just going through the worst. Going through the worst, okay? And they would come in, and it would be like all this help, all this support, all this sudden, and then they would leave again, but it would be like, I'm back on my shit, everything is cool. Then they would come in later on and be like, I'm cool, I was cool this whole time, now I gotta go through another transformation, now I gotta move, now I gotta change some shit in my life. And they would just keep doing that shit. And that was just their energy towards me, I guess, or just in general. I understood it. But then I eventually released that person because it was like they was trying to get me stuck up in that shit with them. Like, they was trying to attach me to that energy, when in reality, I understood that energy is just here to show me and allow me to see the change and transformation. I'm not meant to be attached to this energy. So they knew maybe their job, and they was like, whatever. And then after I stood my ground on some shit and was like, hell no, we not finna be doing no back and forth ass shit like that. As far as, like, you know, like, we're not gonna, because this was more like a situation back in the day where it was like, this motherfucker wanted me. And it was like, I had to hold my ground with them real tough. But they still would come in and out when there would be changes and transformations. Like when they first came in, I was in a relationship with somebody and I was very loyal to that person, and like they was flirting with me in front of my boyfriend at the time. And I'm a Libra, so like I'm friendly and I flirt, but I'm not like trying to go anywhere with it. I'm not flirting because I'm trying to manipulate and get something out of it. No, I just flirt because I just naturally flirt. And you know, like my boyfriend at the time was like, man, I could tell this motherfucker's trying to holler at you, and he did this shit right in front of my face. Like, what's up? But he was just telling me like, do you, like, he was just like, you know, like we all exchanged numbers. My boyfriend and him exchanged numbers. Me and him exchanged, like we all exchanged numbers. Like we was, you know, trying to be cool with each other. But my boyfriend definitely at the time peeped and picked up like, oh yeah, this motherfucker, I see what they doing. Like they on some like trying to like swoop in on some shit, like real bold with it. But it was like my boyfriend at the time understood that this person was like smitten by my energy. Like it wasn't even really on no like trying to compete with my boyfriend. It was obviously because they're both men, but like it was more so like, man, I really fuck with her. Like, man, I want her to come over here. Like it wasn't just about like, oh, you got a man, so I want you. No, it was more so like, I fuck with you. I like your vibe. Like, damn, I want, you know, you would be cool if I could be with you type shit. But I wasn't going for that. Boyfriend at the time definitely wasn't going for that. He was just saying like, oh, well, because at the time the dude was like, oh, you know, come hang out with me and I'll, you know, smoke you out and stuff. Or hit me up and I'll, you know, smoke you out or whatever. And my boyfriend at the time was just like, just get the hydro from him. Like, if you can get the hydro from him and bring it back over here, just do that. Like, you know, like he wasn't tripping about the dude. He understood what it was, but he was just like, just get the hydro from him and come back home. Like, you know, like, so it was chill, but we fell off. The next time I seen him, I was no longer with the boyfriend anymore. Just on some natural, like we was naturally going through it. I was at the worst part in my life, okay? Just going through it, and then he helped me. He did was on some like, where your little boyfriend at? But he did actually help me when I needed it and like took care of me type shit. Like that's why like I have high standards when it comes to men, because this man, he wasn't the richest, he wasn't the cutest, he didn't have everything, but this motherfucker right here, he finessed other bitches to make sure I was good. Like, finessed other bitches. Like, he was taking bitches' cars and coming and picking me up. And that's not necessarily something to brag about, but I'm just saying, like, when somebody, even though this person was here in my life to bring transformation, to bring me into things, to bring me out of things, whatever, to help me, sometimes it was almost like to try to hurt me, whatever. They had a, it was like light and dark at the same time. It was like this person was light and dark at the same time. Sometimes they would come to cause chaos, but it was the chaos that I needed to release certain things, to see certain things. Sometimes they would come in and help me mend things together because I deserved and needed help, right? After releasing whatever chaos, I was like, fuck. And then they come in and help. It wasn't that this person was coming in to intentionally cause changes in my life and then try to act like they rescuing them from me. No, it was like, it was natural. I could tell it was natural. Like, it was like spirit was bringing them in and taking them out, and then bringing them in and taking them out whenever the time requested or required for it. And it turned out basically into a situation, like I said, where this person would always come in and out, and I was, even after I broke up with my boyfriend and it was over, me and this person still didn't do anything. I think the boyfriend at the time, we was together for like almost 2 years maybe. So the whole 2 years, obviously, I never did anything with anybody, and I didn't really talk to this person except when me and the boyfriend was going through the worst of the worst. He would come in. Wasn't like he was watching me all on social media or nothing. No, he would just naturally come in, and it would either be the situation's about to end or it's about to be leveled up. You get me? And so, yeah, I kept it real I kept it kosher the whole relationship, and then things naturally ended. And then he came in my life, kept it kosher a year after that. So that's like 3 years. And then we start fucking with each other a little bit. And that's when I realized that he was trying to attach me to the cycles that he would bring into my life, because nothing about him changed really. Nothing about him would really change. But he would come in my life and bring change, but nothing about him really changed. Like, certain things changed, but certain things didn't. But shout outs to him though, even though I don't fuck with you like that. Cause you had me fucked up the last time we hung out. You had me ultra fucked up. This motherfucker, because I didn't wanna, you feel me? I didn't wanna, you feel me? Gonna start driving crazy, kick me out of his car and shit. But like, I was already at home. He drove me home and then kicked me out of his car. And all this other stuff. But I fuck with him because it made me realize that a man, when they really want you and they fuck with you and you are respectable within yourself, they will do anything for you, for real. That man would do anything for me. Literally. Literally would do anything for me. Didn't even sleep with him. Didn't kiss him, didn't hold his hand. None of it. And he would get so frustrated that he naturally wanted to do these things for me. He would be like upset that he wanted to do it, even though I wouldn't come up off that. You feel me? Put some Lulu on this butt. Lululemon. Okay? Shout outs to them. But yeah. But there's something about that cycle, just to kind of go into the cycles part of it, of the coming in and coming out. There's something about a cycle that you know naturally exists in your life within a certain person, connection, or situation that is coming back in. And you could see the signs of it coming back in. Something could be different. I feel like different in regards to it's more evolved this time. But it is coming in, and that's what I'm seeing here. That's what I'm seeing here. So you choose how you're going to handle yourself. Spirit wants you to speak up. Don't be stuck in fear. Don't be, sometimes y'all be afraid to speak up. Talk to these motherfuckers like, you feel me? Listen, I be talking to these motherfuckers how I want. Okay? You need to speak up about your new beginning, or not necessarily telling people what you got new going on, but speaking up about, I'm in a new energy. I don't fuck with that shit that was going on back then. I don't fuck with that. So if I start seeing that, my energy is naturally going to dissolve. There's something where you got to tell somebody, I didn't fuck with that movement. Whether you did it because you need to learn a lesson, you did it because you were being manipulative and hating, you were insecure and feeling unworthy, or all of the above. Whatever you did that shit for, I don't fuck with why you did that and how you did that. Period. Dot. Because a real one don't move like that. So it's something about you about to call this person out. Let's see what the next steps for the situation is, because I feel like you about to call this person out here. Because I feel like somebody was doing shit in the shadows, but you saw it. And you may not say anything directly, but when you get the opportunity to speak up, you're going to say it. And it ain't on no like, fuck you, I don't want you in my life. It's on some like, listen, since we're talking, since we're divulging, since we are having a conversation and communication, I need to tell you that I did not fuck with that action that you took. I need to tell you that how you moved towards me was uncalled for and unnecessary. And like, I don't fuck with that. Like, if that's what you own, you might as well just keep going. Keep the wheels turning with it. But I do feel like there's a conversation here. Now tell me what's coming towards. What's coming towards. One person is manifesting someone to come back, and the other person is manifesting for themselves to move on. So it's like two different manifestations. But I feel like what's coming next is that somebody may be lying about what they're manifesting. It's because they've been watching you manifest something, or they've been trying to see what you're looking for in a situation and then present themselves as such. That's what I'm seeing here. I feel like somebody was definitely trying to do like a love spell on you or manifest you. Okay? But I feel like, and then somebody's going to lie about that shit too when you call them out about it. They're going to lie about it. It didn't work though. That's why they're going to lie. They gonna lie because the shit didn't work. And they tried it multiple times. Somebody could be trying to manifest a confession from you, whatever, okay? So this person is coming in to communicate something to you. That's the next action. This person is coming in to communicate something to you, something that you're already aware of. It feels a little love bomby. I'm not gonna lie, but it does feel vulnerable. It feels a little love bomby, but it also feels like they are being vulnerable. Tell me more about the next steps. Yeah, somebody's just gonna tell you everything that you know. It's just they are in the spirit of conviction. Like they feel convicted. They feel whatever. Yeah, I feel like this person's going to communicate to you. They're going to tell you that they did do a love spell. If you ask them if they did a love spell, they're going to say no. But if you don't ask them, they're just going to tell you, yes, I did do it. They wanted to come back in this energy with you again. They wanted to rehash this, redo this. They could have wanted to sleep with you here. Okay, they just keep trying to get with you and be with you. But this person's energy comes off like they could be a gold digger. Because it's like there's a reason why they hit you up at a certain time. They manifest you at a certain time. Someone here could have been trying to use you here. And that was a challenge. They couldn't even do that. They were trying to use you, but they had some sort of challenge with a divorce from some sort of commitment that they were already in during the Mercury retrograde. Okay? Your intuition is telling you to be patient emotionally. Because it's like, it's kind of like, you know, when people realize they're not pulling the wool over your eyes, they eventually kind of like stop trying to do it. Tell me what's coming towards collective with this energy. You're going to be patient emotionally with this person. This is not the right time to open your heart up to this person, but it is the right time to allow them to confess something to you. This person may confess that they have some sort of addiction here. They have challenges with unhealthy habits, and they also have financial struggles. But these addictions could also be in regards to sexuality, sex in general, energy, whatever. I feel like Spirit is kind of telling you it's not the right time to put any energy into this, but it is the right time to listen. And I feel like listen to what this person's saying. They have some sort of addictions in general here. They could have been addicted to sleeping with a gold digger, okay? And that shit ended. It's like, no, you're being warned. It says, find out more information. Don't overwork yourself. It's not the right time. Give it time. It's not the right time. Whatever this person is trying to do with you or towards you, it's not the right time because this person is still dealing with some things here. What is this confession about addiction here? Yeah, this person got some shit on them still. They're either addicted to being a gold digger or they're addicted to a specific gold digger that had to move on from them or that moved away from them and is trying to move on. This person just is going to tell on themselves. They're just going to tell you that they have addictions. They're full of themselves. They're a narcissist and something's going on here with their sexuality, whether this is them having a lot of sex, being like really hypersexual and why, or this is somebody figuring themselves out, okay? They're going to tell you some shit. They're going to tell you something. That's the next steps. See what else we can get from this and then we'll close out. I tried to have the lines open, but there was no real change or him taking accountability of their actions. And then he made the same old non-commitment offer of being friends with benefits. I was pushed to block him. So should I consider unblocking him? Don't unblock. I mean, do whatever you feel good doing. Do whatever you feel good doing. But this person's gonna, even if you were to block this person, the way that this person wants to confess something to you or towards you, it wouldn't matter if you block them or not. They're gonna find a way to communicate to you. That's just how this is. So tell me about this. They'll be back with communicate. Yes, somebody's next action is communicating you. You will hear from this person. I feel like you intuitively feel this. You're not putting a time frame on this. You're not putting any expectation. You're just aware of this. You're aware of the desire, the feeling, the yearning to communicate with you or to tell you something. But the way that this person was trying to do it was manipulative. They were trying to not just straight up come towards you and talk to you. They were trying to make you feel obsessed about them so where you reached out. Maybe that shit worked before. They could have did that shit on you before. But I feel like even when they did it on you before, you still made a choice. It wasn't like they were forcing you, as far as like they couldn't force you or control you to do that. You chose to reach out to them. This time you're not, because you want somebody to know that's not the way to go about it. That's not the way to do that. If you need to talk or say something, the way to do it is to just be a man or be a woman and say what's up. Now, this person may feel like you hate them. They may feel like you don't like them. So that's why they can't. They're making all the excuses, but it's like, no, even if you hate them and even if you don't like them, even if you hate them and even if you don't like them, you're not going to do whatever it is they think you're going to do. You're not going to yell at them. You are going to stand your ground and speak your truth, but you're not going to go off. Somebody could be traumatized because whoever they be dealing with be going off and yelling at them, and they feel like it's like, I don't have time for all that. King Rich says, you got nice ass lips. Are you hearing what I'm saying from my lips? That's what's the important part. You looking at the physical. I'm trying to get you connected to the emotional and the mental. Me having nice lips has nothing to do with this reading, and that's not a compliment to me. But not trying to shoot you down completely, just on some like, you got to come and approach an empress in a certain way. That's not how you approach me. But if you're trying to send some sort of positive sentiment, I appreciate that. But that's not how you do that with me. Okay. They'll be back with communicate. So next steps is that you kind of know that somebody here wants to communicate with you. You're kind of like, you know this, but you're not putting any pressure on it. You're not doing anything. You're just going to allow it to happen whenever it happens. You're just living your life in the meantime. And yes, luck is on your side with this situation. Yeah, somebody is coming closer to you. Six of Swords energy, you know, kind of like somebody's seeking your support, your help, your assistance, or they're seeking someone like you, like a friend like you. So this person is going to come towards you. I see that. But they have this devil energy. They are really obsessed with some sort of success or victory either that you have, or they're very obsessive with the fact that something that they felt was a successful time for them, like whether this is how much money they made, how popular they were, whatever, they feel like that's done. This could have been with you or around you. Okay, tell me about this love spell, cycles, and date night. What's going on with the next actions here? So this love spell is closed out. This person trying to call you in and then push you away and then call you in. That's done. You've healed from that. So that's why it didn't work. That's why you didn't reach out. That's why you didn't go back. Or that's why this could have been done during the Mercury retrograde here. And I don't know if this person does this on purpose. I think they know. But I think this person didn't care. I think that they knew by thinking about you a lot that or they could have did something more specifically, but they didn't care. It's just like, because they're repressing their emotions, they want you. You feel off limits. You feel like they should not touch you. They should leave you alone and let you blossom and be a flower. But it's like they want you still. And it's just like, that's the conflict with them. They feel like they should just let something go and just let you move on and, you know, kind of let you do your own thing and just, you know, not really, you know, they like, I should just leave collective alone. But then the other part of them is like, but I want them. But I want them so bad. But I miss them. But I love them. But they're mine. Like, but we had these memories. But we had these good times. But this was supposed to be our, you know what I'm saying? And that's where this person keep doing the stuff. But it feel like you healed from that. So this person, and I feel like you know that this person is doing this. Now, I feel like this person may tell you. It could slip out. Maybe you're going to say something. But this person could tell you that they were doing that. They could tell you. They're going to tell you that they were doing that. Or they're going to show you. Yeah. Yeah. They're going to say it. They're going to be like, yeah, I was thinking about you a lot. Actually, all day, every day. I was doing this and doing that. Yeah, this person's going to tell you. They're going to tell you. And I feel like this person's energy towards you does not want you to. It's like somebody here, I don't know what this is, collective, or who this is, but it's like somebody's gonna tell you that they want you, they desire your love, they want you to care, they want you to be open, like they want you. Okay, you're like the true love. Okay, you keep it real, you're honest here. Basically, somebody wants you because you keep it real, you're emotionally honest, like you don't play games, you don't hide. Somebody is going to tell you that they were trying to get out of a ending, or they got unstuck from some sort of ending here or something. But I feel like someone here, you got to have patience with them, because not to say they're not working with a full deck of cards, I'm just getting, okay, that somebody wants to be able to spy on you, look at you whenever they want, and you just be okay with it. Or like somebody is like, why can't I look at you? Or like, why are you trying to stop me from, like, it's this energy of like possession. Like this person feels possessive over you. Like they can't understand. This could be something unspoken that you and this person understand, but it's just like this person's trying to understand, like, why can't I look at you? Why can't I watch you? Like, why won't you let me astral project to you and watch you while you're sleeping? Like, why are you so against it? Okay, like somebody is like, just wants you to be okay with, and I feel like maybe you just ignore it. Like, maybe you just like, whatever. Like, I'm not even trying to like go there with you. This is somebody that you're connected to. They feel like you are their true love, okay? They feel like you have true love. You are their true love. And this is why they're obsessed here. And not just that, I feel like they're obsessed about other people too, but it's like you're the main one. You're a part of the everyday routine. Daily routine, okay? They probably even have to like stop themselves from, yeah, I feel like they have to stop themselves sometimes from like thinking about you too much, because it just like it stops their whole day. Like they're, it's not like they have an obsession with other people too, but it's not like they're more obsessed with the ending of things, like how things ended with other people. For you, they're more obsessed with the future that they want with you. They're more obsessed with their actual desire for this future with you, not the ending. Like the ending, it's like they don't really look at the ending, or they don't want to look at it. But they're more obsessed with, like, they feel like you are their person, and they're just playing the game how it go. Like they're like, oh, you want to add cold and detached? Okay, cool, I'm gonna add cold and detached. Oh, you want to talk to other people? Okay, then I'm gonna talk. But as soon as you get to being like, oh, I miss this person, I want them, they either try to play mind games to try to lure you in because they don't want to be vulnerable, or they mirror your energy. We just need to, I wish I could take another staff break meeting, but I'm all fresh out of staffs. Actually, no, I saved, oh my God. I saved a little bit. Wait, did I really? Hold up. Did I really? I did. Okay, my bad, y'all. Because I was about to cry. Okay, we got a staff. This cosmic court, we got 2 staff meetings and a whole lot of BS. I had a staff meeting, was telepathically talking to Eliante, and okay, I need to take this other staff meeting real quick, and then we'll get to the rest of how this person's approaching you, because it is big. This could be around June, this could be in the summertime, but this is happening. This is happening here. And this is a big deal. This is opening up a lot of stuff for you, but from a space where you've transmuted the energy and you've transformed from that old version of you truly. And this may also be a spiritual test to see how far you've transformed, or what you truly have transformed from this situation. We shall staff meeting together. Okay, Dee Dee, we're going to have a staff meeting. Mine going to be like maybe 2 seconds long, because I got 2 seconds long worth of staff, but we gonna get it popping. We gonna get it popping. Y'all, when I tell you I be at the gardening store daily. I be at the gardening store daily, okay? Daily. Do you hear me? They know me. They damn near know me by name. They know my order right up. They like, oh, you want the OG, the alien OG? You want the, what you want? The Pineapple Express? Got you. Even though they don't even speak, he speak English, but I don't speak that much Thai. But they know me. They throw a little extra in there. I be at that garden store because I have anxiety, you guys. Like, I do have it. I can be open and honest. I do have anxiety, especially after that earthquake. I went straight to the gardening store after that earthquake and got me some get right, and I got right. But ever since then, my anxiety has been a little bit more up. Like, I'm paranoid when it just anything sounds like I still have anxiety about that shit. I'm honest about it though. It ain't gonna block or stop a bitch. Okay, so the next step in this situation, or what's coming next, is your intuition is telling you to be patient here with water sign. I feel like this is emotionally. Be patient emotionally here. Because I feel like you want to take some sort of action here. But this will stress out the person. Even though you're like, Spirit is saying, don't take the action that you're wanting to take when this person comes in or as this happens. Listen to your intuition. They're telling you to slow down. Balance out, okay? Walk away from anything that's causing imbalances to you. You need to slow down because you may want to do something really fast, or you may want to like talk about something and say everything, but they're like, be careful about saying everything. You could trigger this person's trauma. You could trigger this person. Like, you have to be very delicate with this person. Excuse me. This person may have some sort of energy about them that's just not consistent. It's not meant for you to be in a consistent situation with this person as far as like, you know, but it's something about you are meant to activate this person because they did activate you, okay? They activated your highest timeline through this deep heartbreak. They did. So you can thank them for that. And then I do feel like this person is going to tell you that they were manifesting you. They might confess it a little bit, but then it's like they may have felt like, they're going to tell you that they were trying to create something with you, and then they felt like you abandoned them, like you walked away from their offer or whatever. This person may, okay, what is this confession about what this person is going to be telling my collective? Something about some money that or a new opportunity, a new relationship here. Okay, this person's going to tell you about a new relationship, but they were resisting it. What's narcissist? What's sexuality? So they may tell you about this new relationship, but they're not going to tell you the details, the person's name or gender. Okay? But you know what it is. This person didn't give into this connection. They didn't want to be in this connection. But they may tell you that's a part of the reason why the situation ended between you and them potentially. They didn't want to... Okay, so somebody here, even though they're kind of like battling with either addictions, whether it's they have a sex addiction or they have some sort of addiction in regards to their sexuality, it's like... this person couldn't give their energy to the other person that they were dealing with. Or even the new relationship that they're dealing with. They couldn't fully give themselves. They can't. This person may be acting like they're ready for love and let's bring love in and I want love. But it's like they feel that their heart is still with you or with potentially others. Or they didn't want to reveal that they was down for some shit, or they was down to do some shit with somebody, or they didn't want to start that relationship because they still felt emotionally invested and even obsessed. Maybe it could have been in something toxic even. they still feel like they still feel like they're invested emotionally towards you, and they have to balance that out. They knew they couldn't give this person what they wanted. Like, this person may have wanted a good relationship. They couldn't give it to this person because they still have emotional investments otherwhere. Like, their heart is still connected to you. And but yeah, this person's like sabotaging or resisting relationships because they have some feelings that they're juggling, and they want to change some sort of situation about this. So that may be the next steps here, but this may be an intense conversation, honestly. This may be an intense conversation, but I feel it coming though. It's like somebody can't open themselves up to new people, love, it's just going to continuously be a cycle with them of heartbreak or things not working out, or because they don't realize that they're sabotaging it, or they do realize, and that's why they kind of leave situations they started and they leave it, because they realize that it's like, I'm trying to give you what you want, I'm trying to give you this love, I'm trying to give you this whatever I'm trying to give you, but my heart is still somewhere else. I feel like I keep being invested in someone else. I keep thinking about someone else. I keep missing someone else. Okay? That's how someone's feeling. That's how they're coming at you. So that's what I have for your cosmic court. Court is now out of session, you guys. We're going to go ahead and just dip out. I love you guys, and I'll talk to you later. Mwah.